show you guys about a good way to store passwords so that you don't get your accounts hacked online. And so I'm going to start this off with an activity. I'll post this link in the chat right now so you guys can open it. And or you can read what it says, but what I want you to do is go to this website and you can pick from one of these top like 6 or 7 hashes and just make a simple password, something that like your grandparents would make, and then hash it and put it in the comments here on Zoom. And then I'll move on if I get just like 1 or 2 of you to do it. All right, so I got 1. All right. And so the point of this is just I want to show you guys that I didn't even download anything. I'm just using this website here. And if you guys have picked simple passwords, most likely it's going to crack them and I'm going to be able to figure out what it is. And these hashes are what a lot of websites store their passwords as. So if a database gets hacked, then hackers will get access to hashes like this, and then they can just easily recover passwords. And so yeah, there you go. And then I got 1 more, so I'll put that in. Yeah, you see all 3 of them, just simple passwords, just sentences, or this one's really easy, password. But yeah, like all these words are in databases already or in dictionaries that people use to hack. And so this is why you have to make sure that your passwords are long and they have different characters and symbols in them. And so let me move on with this. And so the main idea is that if you're remembering your passwords, they're most likely not long enough, and a dictionary probably has it for someone to hack if the databases get breached. And so I'm going to quickly just go over what password managers are. You've probably heard of them. Hopefully all of you are using them. But if not, a password manager is just a way to store your passwords in like a vault. And all you have to do is memorize a master password to gain access to it. And so instead of memorizing multiple passwords or only using 1 password on all of your websites, you can just remember 1 really long password and then create random passwords for everything else and just not have to worry about anything. And these are 3 choices that I picked for you guys to look into. The one that I use is LastPass. I would recommend that if you want to start storing your passwords in a password manager, go with this one because it's free. You can use it on any device you want. You can store as many passwords as you want. The only thing is they store it in a cloud, so it wouldn't be like storing directly on your hard drive, which this one in the middle or Dashlane lets you do that, and then 1Password also lets you do that. But I'll just recommend looking into it if you don't have a password manager yet, and just it's really simple to change your passwords and then just put them in a vault, and then that way you don't have to ever worry about them getting hacked, because they'll be long enough to where they don't show up in one of those databases to be breached. And that's about it for today's workshop. It's pretty short so that we can